we're going to do some silent reading. You're going to do some silent reading for me. That means you're going to read to yourself, not aloud right now. So, some background information about this story. This story is about two girls who take a canoe trip. I want you to read the story and find out what happens to the girls while canoeing. Read it carefully because I'm going to ask you to tell me about it when you're finished, okay? So, you can start reading. I want you to tell me about the story you just read, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So our first question, I'm going to ask you a few questions about this story. So where did the story take place?
In a canoe.
It took place in a canoe? Okay. Now what's specific, like what place? Where did it take place? Like what place?
In the river.
In the river? Okay. You remember them saying anything about West Yellowstone?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Who was the story mainly about?
Mommy. Catherine and Amy.
What was the girl's problem?
She couldn't catch up with her parents because she had the quarters of food and the parents' boat didn't have nothing on it.
Mommy, it's the one.
In the story, Catherine and Amy felt secure about their ability to navigate. What does the word navigate mean? To navigate. So they felt secure to navigate. They felt like they had the ability to navigate the canoe.
Control.
Control what?
Control the canoe.
Why couldn't the girls catch up with the floating coolers?
Because they were too fast.
And how did the problem of the lost food turn out?
Good? I mean bad.
What happened? How did the problem of the lost food turn out? How did they solve the problem of the lost food?
They got a hold of the boat and one of the paddles, and they start paddling and they shot the food.
Who did? Did they do it?
Yeah.
Did they have help?
No.
How did Catherine and Amy feel after reaching Catherine's parents?
Good.
And why is all is well that ends well a good thing for this story?
You said what?
Why is all's well that ends well a good thing for this story?
All's well that ends well.
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
When someone says all's well that ends well, what would you give the theme of the story?
I would give it.
Did everything work out? They were able to solve their problem? Did they give up in solving their problem, or did they just let it go?
They solved their problem.
They solved their problem? Okay. So, I'm going to have you read again, and this time I just want you, Alright, so now I want to hear you read the story out loud, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to have you read just to this little marker right here, and then you can finish out the sentence. So I want you to read like these first 2 paragraphs for me, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here.
Which one?
You're going to start here, and you're going to stop here, and then just finish the sentence out. So you're really just going to stop here. Okay, right there, okay? Alright, go ahead.
Catherine and her family like to spend her vacation out. Frequently, they go to either Great Smoky Mountains National Park or Yellowstone National Park. Since they have camping out for many years, they have become quite polished. Catherine is able to start a fire with flint and steel, but build a lean-to for shelter and find food in the forest on which to live. Catherine's favorite outdoor activity is canoeing. Although she is quite a good canoer, there is one canoe trip that she'll never forget. It was a canoe trip she took with her family and her friends. Amy down the Madison River near West Yellowstone. They're not killing me.
Okay. So now I want you. We're gonna read the story one more time. We're gonna read the story one more time, and then you're gonna just stop at when the timer goes off. Okay.
From where?
Start at the beginning. You ready?
Caroline and her family have to spend their vacation camping out. Frequently, they go to either Great Smoky Mountains National Park or Yellowstone National Park. Since they have camped out for many years, they have become quite accomplished. Caroline is able to start a fire with flint and steel, build a lean-to for shelter,